A lot of the
next
normal
year?
cyclical growths have been hit very, very hard because of energy and because of the currency. That's going to continue. If you even look at it, the very Bank of England, for example, where everyone thought the Bank of England was going to raise rates before the Federal Reserve, even the most hawkish member in the Bank of England this weekend came out and said that, there's a pause in wage inflation taking place in the UK, and therefore we have time to push for higher rates in the UK. So literally the Federal Reserve is going off on its own. And what we've seen historically is when central banks do this, they make a policy mistake. As I often say quite often is that smart people do stupid things. And I think this is going to be one of those examples where we had a stupid thing being done by some very smart people.
A year ago when oil fell, universally it seemed, people said we're going to get this gigantic benefit to everybody, consumer, the economy, everything from lower oil. It appears we might get the opposite of that. Where has been this lower oil lift?
The money has actually gone into physician services as a result of Obamacare. If you look at the revisions to GDP, as we get better and better service type data, we've had general upward lift in the GDP numbers. So what actually has happened is people spent the money in areas that don't give a lot of real productivity boost or a lot of real multiplier gains. And that's the problem. It's getting sucked into the healthcare industry. And that doesn't really drive the economy the way people think. And a lot of the jobs that need to be created in that area, you require a certificate or you require additional education. And people don't have the money or the time to do that. And that's part of the reason why you have this big disparity between job openings and job hirings.
You said you think that this is going to go down as a mistake, what the Fed's done. Does that mean you think they'll reverse themselves in 2016?
I think they will probably move once again, just like Trichet did, to prove that they think they did the right thing. And I think by the time they were all said and done, they will realize they made a mistake.
Trichet eventually gave up and backpedaled.
Well,
that happens here?
Draghi actually backpedaled for him. Trichet just kind of gave up and stopped. And I think that's exactly what will happen here again as well.
All right.